Our planet Earth's surface is dominated by the color blue. Our oceans cover approximately 70.8% of Earth's surface. The ocean produces over half of the world's oxygen and absorbs 50 times more carbon dioxide than our atmosphere. It transports heat from the equator to the poles, regulating our climate and weather pattern. Scientists estimate that about 1 million species of animals live in the ocean. About 95% of them are invertebrates that don't have a backbone, such as jellyfish and shrimp. Some of the smallest animals on earth can be found in the oceans. Sea animals like zooplankton are so small you can see them only with a microscope. The largest animal ever to live on earth is also an ocean mammal called the blue whale. Dolphins, seals, sharks, and sea lion are also common some of the popular ocean dwelling mammals. The ocean teems with plant life. There is tiny algae called phytoplankton. Through photosynthesis, they produce about half of the oxygen that humans and other living creatures breathe. Bigger algae like seaweed and krill also grow in the ocean and provide food and shelter for marine animals. Temperature, ocean depth, and distance from the shore determine the types of plants and animals living in an area of the ocean. Around the tropics, we find coral reefs, which are among the most biodiverse ecosystems on the planet. Despite occupying just 1% of the seabed, these support more than a quarter of all marine life. In fact, coral reefs have been called the rainforests of the sea because of the wide variety of fishes and animals found there. Marine creatures such as seahorses, clownfish, and sea turtles all live on coral reef. Scientists estimate that we have only explored 5% of the ocean. About 90% of ocean is yet to be explored. Oceans also provide for a range of adventure sports including windsurfing, snorkeling, parasailing, and scuba diving. Here we have a brief view of five major oceans. The five major oceans on Earth are the Atlantic Ocean, Arctic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Pacific Ocean, and the Southern Ocean. Each one of these regions is different from the others in some specific ways. The Atlantic Ocean covers 21% of the Earth's total surface area. The ocean body contains most of our planet's shallow seas, including the Caribbean, Mediterranean, Baltic, Black, and Gulf of Mexico. The ocean region also drains some of the Earth's largest rivers, including the Amazon, Mississippi, and Congo. The shallow seas make it a perfect place for snorkeling to explore the flora and fauna of the seas. Here you see the Holshan Marine Reserve of Belize. It has 160 species of fish along with 40 types of corals, 5 species of sponge, 2 types of seagrasses, sea turtles and dolphins. Spotted eagle rays and southern stingrays are common at the bottom of the channel. Lobsters, moray eels and sea anemones live among the rocky outcrops, and some of the many corals include brine coral, elk coral and finger coral. Jacks, gropers, snappers and barracuda are also common. The ocean also has mysterious Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle, also known as Devil's Triangle, is an area bounded by points in Bermuda, Florida and Puerto Rico, where ships and planes are said to mysteriously vanish into thin air or deep water. Over the years, many theories have been offered to explain the mystery. Some have told that the mythical city Atlantis lay at the bottom of the sea, and by using its reputed crystal energies, they sink ships and planes. Other more fanciful suggestions include time portals and extraterrestrials, including rumors of underwater alien bases. Still others believe that the explanation lies in some sort of extremely rare and perfectly natural geological or hydrological explanation. For example, perhaps ships and planes destroyed by packets of flammable methane gas known to exist in large quantities under the sea. Maybe lightning or an electric spark ignited a huge bubble of methane that came to the surface right next to a ship or plane, causing them to sink without a trace. Others suggest sudden rogue tidal waves or some mysterious geomagnetic anomaly that create navigational problems, confusing pilots and somehow causing them to plunge into the ocean. The Bermuda Triangle has fascinated many who lean towards believing imaginative stories and bizarre explanations, but skeptics take a whole other view of the area. They say Bermuda Triangle is heavily traveled with cruise and cargo ships. Hence, logically, more ships sink than there is less traveled areas such as the South Pacific. The Arctic Ocean is the smallest of the world's five ocean regions, covering about 3% of the Earth's total surface area. The center of the Arctic Ocean is covered by a drifting, persistent ice pack that has an average thickness of about 3 meters. During the winter months, the sea ice covers much of the Arctic Ocean surface. In salinity is the lowest on average of the five major oceans due to low evaporation, heavy freshwater inflow from rivers and streams, and limited connections and outflow to surrounding oceanic waters with high salinities. The Arctic is also a rich habitat for wildlife and contains enormous freshwater reserves, fossil fuels and fisheries. When the ice of the Arctic Ocean melts, it releases nutrients and organisms into the water, which promotes the growth of algae. The algae feed zooplankton serves as food for the sea life. There is a wide array of wildlife including the beluga, Pacific salmon, brown bear, walrus, Arctic wolf, Arctic fox and narwhal. Of course, the polar bears remain the most iconic Arctic species and live only on this landscape. One of the greatest attractions in the Arctic are the northern lights, also known as the aurora borealis. The northern lights are caused by eruptions on the sun and can only be seen when it is dark. Aurora is Latin for dawn and was a Roman goddess of the dawn. Shimmering, twisting and glowing in the Arctic night here, the northern lights are a beautiful reminder of our ever ongoing relationship with our sun. Arctic Ocean also has an element of mystery in sinking Titanic, built as an unsinkable ship which hit an iceberg and sank on 1912. Over 1,500 people died in the maritime disaster, while 705 individuals survived. A number of the victims and survivors were famous people. The Titanic ship sank because it ran into an iceberg that has broken away from a glacier of the Arctic Ocean. The Indian Ocean covers about 14% of the Earth's surface area. The ocean region is enclosed on three sides by the land masses of Africa, Asia and Australia. Some of the major rivers flowing into the Indian Ocean include the Zambezi, Indus, Ganges, Brahmaputra and the Irrawaddy. Because much of the Indian Ocean lies within the tropics, this basin has the warmest surface ocean temperatures. Monsoons are most often associated with the Indian Ocean. Monsoons always blow from cold to warm regions. The summer monsoon and the winter monsoon determine the climate for most of India and Southeast Asia. Marginal seas, gulfs, bays and straits dominate the Indian Ocean. It includes the Arabian and Red Sea, the Bay of Bengal, the Persian Gulf and the Great Australian Bight. There are amazing islands, mesmerizing lagoons and many stunning beaches in the Indian Ocean. Lemon is a dream spot. It is a white sandy beach, a turquoise lagoon and shallow water. The whole lagoon is surrounded by a reef which is 600 meters off the beach. Depending on the tide, the water might be so shallow at low tide that sometimes neither the reef nor the lagoon can be surfed. The spot is a delight for windsurfers. Little reef with modest waves, Manava for experienced windsurfers, and the famous One Eye, only suitable for experts, is also located here. Just off the coast of Limon, the island southwest, it offers a spectacular illusion. Sand and silt on the ocean floor run off in a way that makes it look like they are pouring down a waterfall. It is like the entire island is being sucked down a vast drain. It is really just the flow of underwater currents that create the dramatic image. This is something seen to be believed. The Indian Ocean has its own mystery. It has the Kerguelen Plateau, which is the submerged microcontinent in the southwest of Australia and is nearly 3 times the size of Japan. The plateau extends to more than 1,367 miles in a northwest southeast direction and lies in deep water. It is the most desolate plate on earth. The Indian Ocean has various tectonic plates boundaries which include the Rodrigo Triple Point, where continent plates of African, Indo-Australian and Antarctica come together. The earthquake triggered a major tsunami in 2004, which killed over 2.3 million people. The Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean region, covering about 30% of the Earth's surface area. The ocean floor of the Pacific has an average elevation of 4,300 meters below sea level. The deepest point is the Mariana Trench, lies some 10,911 meters below sea level. About 25,000 islands can be found in the Pacific Ocean. This is more than the number of other 4 ocean regions combined. Many of these islands are actually the tops of volcanic mountains created by the release of molten rock from beneath the ocean floor. Temperatures vary across the Pacific Ocean. The closer to the equator, the warmer the water's temperature. Water near the poles reaches the freezing point. The Pacific Ocean is also home to many atolls. An atoll is a coral island surrounded by a lagoon. Atolls are only found in warm ocean waters. The Pacific Ocean actually shrinks by 1 inch every year. This is caused by the movement of tectonic plate. The Atlantic Ocean is increasing by the same amount each year. The Galapagos Islands are located in the Southeast Pacific Ocean. These islands are famous for their vast wildlife species, some of which are found nowhere else in the world. They include the giant tortoise, marine iguanas, the world's only ocean-going lizard, Galapagos penguins, blue-footed boobies, green sea turtles, and sea lions. The Pacific Ocean is home of the Great Barrier Reef, which is the world's largest and longest coral reef system visible even from spacecraft stretching for 2,300 kilometers. It is known for its breathtaking beauty of the world's largest coral reef. The reef contains an abundance of marine life and comprises of over 3,000 individual reef systems and coral cays and literally hundreds of picturesque tropical islands with some of the world's most beautiful sun-soaked golden beaches. The reef is home to around 600 types of hard and soft corals. Hard corals form the backbone of the reef, providing a living home for a huge range of marine animals from fish and molluscs to plankton and algae. The annual coral spawning is an incredible sight. Think of it as an underwater snowstorm where millions of coral release eggs and sperm into the sea to reproduce, ensuring the survival of the reef. It's home of an incredible array of marine animals with over 1,500 species of fish, 6 types of marine turtles, dugong population and giant clams, manta rays, sharks and whales, both humpback and minkies, potato cod, Maori wrasse and clownfish, and over 200 types of birds. Pacific Ocean has its own mystery, the amazing Mariana Trench. It is a crescent-shaped scar in the Earth's crust that measures more than 1,500 miles long and 43 miles wide on average. The distance between the surface of the ocean and the trench's deepest point, the Challenger Deep, is nearly 7 miles. If Mount Everest were dropped into the Mariana Trench, its peak would still be more than a mile underwater. The depths of the Mariana Trench was first discovered in 1875 by the British ship HMS Challenger as part of the Global Oceanography cruise. Because of its extreme depth, Mariana Trench is cloaked in perpetual darkness and the temperature is just a few degrees above freezing. Water pressure at the bottom of the trench is a crushing 8 tons per square inch, about 1,000 times the standard atmospheric pressure at sea level. The first and only time human descended into the Challenger Deep was more than 60 years ago, when Jacques Piccard and Navy Lieutenant Don Wash, after a 5-hour descent, spent only a scant 20 minutes at the bottom and were unable to take any photographs due to clouds of silt stirred up by their passage. In recent years, deep ocean dredges and unmanned subs have glimpsed exotic organisms such as shrimp-like amphipods and strange translucent animals called holothurians. But scientists say there are many new species awaiting discovery and many unanswered questions about how animals can survive in these extreme conditions. Scientists are particularly interested in microorganisms living in the trenches, which they say could lead to breakthroughs in biomedicine and biotechnology. The Mariana Trench microscopic inhabitants might even shed light on emergence of life on Earth. The Ring of Fire is located in the Pacific Ocean basin. A number of volcanoes form a ring around the basin, which is where the name comes from. This area is home to many earthquakes due to volcanic activity and the movement of tectonic plates. The Pacific Ocean contains more than 75,000 volcanoes. In the Pacific Ocean, there is a volcanic island called Krakatoa. In 1883, it erupted and killed over 36,000 people. Many died as a result of thermal injury from the blast, and many more were victims of the tsunamis that followed the collapse of the volcano into the caldera below sea level. Eruption also affected the climate and caused temperatures to drop all over the world. The initial explosion ruptured the magma chamber and allowed seawater to contact the hot lava. The result is a phreatomagnetic event. The water flash boiled, creating a cushion of superheated steam that carried the pyroclastic flows up to 25 miles at speeds in excess of 62 miles per hour. The eruption was estimated to have had the explosion force of 200 megatons of TNT. For purpose of comparison, the bomb that devastated Hiroshima had force of 20 kilotons, nearly 10,000 times less explosive as the Krakatoa eruption. The tsunami, with nearly 120 feet tall wall of water, was created by the volcano's collapse into the sea. It completely overwhelmed small nearby islands. The explosions hurled an estimated 11 cubic miles of debris into the atmosphere, darkening skies up to 275 miles from the volcano. In the immediate vicinity, the dawn did not return for 3 days. Ash fell as far away as 3,775 miles, landing on ships to the northwest. Barographs around the globe documented that the shockwaves in the atmosphere circled the planet at least 7 times. Within 13 days, a layer of sulfur dioxide and other gases began to filter the amount of sunlight able to reach Earth. Atmospheric effects made spectacular sunsets all over Europe and the United States. Average global temperature were as much as 1.2 degrees cooler for the next 5 years. The Southern Ocean surrounds Antarctica, occupies about 4% of the Earth's surface. Relative to other ocean regions, the floor of the Southern Ocean is quite deep, ranging from 4,000 to 5,000 meters. It is known for its turbulent and dangerous waters. A combination of consistent and high winds and the open expanse of the ocean create an environment that is ideal for gigantic waves. The ocean is largely responsible for keeping the temperature on Earth fairly steady. On Earth, the ocean absorbs heat energy from the sun. Then the ocean currents move the energy from areas of hot water to areas of cold water and vice versa, making the water temperature moderate to live. The ocean is home to an enormous amount of life. This includes many kinds of microscopic life, plants and algae, invertebrates like sea stars and jellyfish, reptiles and marine mammals. The many different creatures of the ocean form a vast and complicated food web and actually make up the majority of all biomass on Earth. Around 100 million birds breed in Antarctica, with the continent's 7 penguin species making up to 90% of them.